been talking about relationships, and this thought came to me, and I figure I better share it before I forget. Because when we think about relationships that aren't working for us, we oftentimes, and I'm just as guilty of this, I think the reason it came up for me is because I'm dealing with this right now. A relationship with a friend that used to be great, and now it's like, what happened? Everything feels like a chore. I feel like I'm overextending myself, and this relationship isn't working in the way that it used to. And our first tendency is always to look at the other person. We're gonna figure out what they've done or what the problem is. And what I realized is I need to turn the camera and look at myself. What did I do? If the relationship used to work, sometimes, yes, we always talk about you've grown, it's a reason, it's a season, but sometimes we made choices that led to our relationship with a friend, a lover, a spouse, a partner, whoever. We've made choices in the relationship that led to the problems or the challenges or the dysfunction. And so I really had to look at myself. I stopped being honest. I stopped being my authentic self. I stopped sharing my whole self with a person because either I was irritated at them or I didn't feel it was going to be worth explaining to them or whatever the issue is. But I can't blame that other person for that. That was my choice, and then the relationship has suffered because of a consequence of my actions. And so I just wanted to remind us that sometimes we're so quick to think about the other person and how do we get rid of them. And maybe what we need to do is be looking at ourselves and figuring out how do we correct that. Maybe the relationship that we need to change is the way we behave so that we can improve our relationship. Once you've done that and you're showing up authentically, honestly, as a true friend, then you can make that decision about whether the relationship suits you. Now, hopefully, the relationship is strong enough to withstand this change in behavior, because anytime there is a change in dynamic or behavior between two people, there's going to be pushback. So you may say, oh, look, I haven't been honest, I haven't been this, I haven't been that, and I'm going to change that, and the other person may not like that. And so then that's something that you guys have to negotiate, and that could be the end of the relationship. But the reality is it may not be the other person the way we always want it to be. I'm Dr. T. Let's follow each other and help each other along this journey.